frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Hello, I'm Mimi T. Today I have ArchieLuxury with me, and we're actually about to discuss Louis Vuitton or Coach.
That is the question, my friends. Louis Vuitton or Coach. These are two big brands. Now, I brought in some samples.
Yeah.
This is from my ex-wife. Okay, this is a very famous Louis Vuitton Tivoli. It's a beautiful bag. This is please have a look. What do you think?
It's beautiful. And this is a monogram?
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. That's the famous monogram. That's probably the most popular.
Yep.
And did you know, a lot of people say, is it leather? They think they're buying Louis Vuitton and it's leather.
Right, yeah.
But realistically, there's leather trim, but this is actually canvas. Canvas.
Okay, and tell me more about the canvas.
Canvas is really a really posh way of saying vinyl. But please stop. It is better than vinyl, okay? Nasty, cheap brown vinyl is not what this is. This is canvas. And Louis Vuitton, so let's just clarify that. Louis Vuitton does have some fully leather products.
Yeah.
But some products are canvas and leather as a combination.
Right.
So the advantages of canvas over leather is that it's more durable,
Yeah.
it's lighter, and they can make beautiful shapes where you couldn't do that with leather that easily.
Yeah.
The other thing is, of course, is that it keeps the price down compared to if it was in full leather. Like they have their Louis Vuitton's leather. One model is called Epi.
Epi.
That's the lined, textured pattern.
Okay.
And Epi itself there is normally about 30 to 40% more than the monogram.
Oh, and why
Okay.
is that?
Because it's leather as opposed to canvas. The leather production costs are a lot higher than canvas.
Right.
So, is there anything wrong with canvas? No. Canvas is fine. Canvas is fine.
Canvas
Okay?
is fine.
But just be aware of it. I'm trying to educate our viewers there. So this here, Louis Vuitton, it's got genuine leather trim, and this is also, this is actually not a lacquered leather. This is natural leather, so that means it'll stain easily too. So you've got to be a
Right.
little bit careful.
Yeah. And do you have any products that you?
Well, actually, we'll be making a Mimi T cleaning solution video very soon. Stay
Beautiful.
tuned. We might even put a link in this video. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
So the question is, Louis Vuitton. So Louis Vuitton is a very, very popular brand, a little bit on the expensive side. So
Okay.
what is an alternative? Well, I'll tell you what the best alternative is for Louis Vuitton. This isn't a cheap brand. Look at this. It's Coach. That's the famous American luxury company. And this is a classic Coach handbag. And as you can see, it's I think it's, look, you might say it's a bit dated for you, but
No, I think they're still quite popular. The Coach.
I think it's a lovely thing. And Coach itself there's got a very strong footing. Now a lot of people, they look down on Coach. They say if you can't afford Louis, you buy Coach.
Oh,
But-
ouch.
But I gotta tell you, Coach is about half the price of Vuitton.
Yep.
And I think it's a great brand. It's in Australia, where I'm from and you're from, we have a brand called Vuitton.
Vuitton.
You know,
Yeah, I have heard of Vuitton.
Coach is like America's answer to luxury.
Um,
And I gotta tell you, I really do love the Coach. The question is, of course, Louis Vuitton or Coach. And, you know, if you have a look at both pieces, Mimi T, what do you think? Which one would you go for? If I said to you, which one do you want? Which would you go for? You're leaning towards the Louis, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry.
The answer is Louis Vuitton.
It is Louis Vuitton. And I gotta tell you, that is, look, I just want to show you some of the things, the beautiful things. So Louis Vuitton is using canvas, whereas Coach is using more of a cloth material. It's more of a linen. I think you'd say it's a linen.
A linen.
They've got a lot of similar styling cues. The whole handbag industry tends to copy each other. One does one thing, another one does another. So, but the classic brands, the classic bags, really are copied throughout the industry.
Right. Okay.
So the thing is this, let's look at the quality. Okay, so we look at the stitching. So we'll just bring this over to the camera there. It's beautifully stitched. And did you know, this is a Tivoli.
A Tivoli.
Every Tivoli will have the same number of stitches in every part.
Wow.
Doesn't matter what country you buy it in, so for a Tivoli, the handle, you can count the stitches here, they'll all be the same.
Wow.
So they really do have that attention to detail. Coach itself, let's have a look at the Coach stitching. And I gotta tell you, I think it's pretty good. Well, look at that. It's got the two-tone, the black with the white stitching. Very, nothing stodgy or short-cutting there. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
And I honestly think it's looking at this bag here, I don't feel it's cheap. I don't think it's a nasty bag. I think it's a very, very elegant bag. And it's really down to marketing as to why you prefer this one over that.
Isn't it? It's more for the status quo.
Yes. I mean, if you have a look inside in our Vuitton here, I mean, it's got, you know, the trim and that there. And I got to tell you the truth. If you look at the inside of the Coach, I'd actually say that's better. Semi-better. It's got nice hooks here, nice stitching, nice big Coach logo there, whereas our Vuitton's only got a small logo. Now, I know this is so picky,
Pedantic.
but Coach or Louis Vuitton, it's look, the thing is with Louis Vuitton, you've got to realize that they are the market leader in handbags. They are like the Mercedes-Benz of handbags, whereas your Coach, it's more like your how would I put it? It's
tread carefully.
yeah, no, it's kind of like your Cadillac.
Okay.
So it doesn't cut it in the same way, but it's not a rubbish product. It's not rubbish. It is a good thing. And the beautiful thing about both these brands is that because they are so iconic, they really do have the market share covered. These patterns, this color combination is an iconic pattern. They keep making that pattern over and over again, just like the monogram. They keep making monogram products. Louis Vuitton does bring out special versions. They bring out a color which they'll drop. So sometimes with the Eppies, their shade of yellow from the 90s is actually a different shade of yellow to their current yellow. It's slightly different, which it's I suppose that's how time goes.
Okay.
And Coach does the same thing too. They have some fashion items, but their really original pieces are timeless. I mean, that is a handbag you could use. You know, it's not a dated look. It's a quality bag.
Yep, and you could wear clothes a lot easier with it because of the simple colours.
Yes. They've also, you know, Coach itself, I'm a huge supporter of Coach. I think it's really quite underrated, and it's just a shame that the snobbery is the reason why people prefer Louis.
It is true.
You know? And I think Coach has got a great lot of potential.
Absolutely.
A lot of potential.
Well, Archie, thank you so much for explaining it all to us.
No worries.
I would definitely would like to have some feedback as well. What do you prefer, Louis Vuitton or Coach? Thank you.
Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news. Yeah, tryna get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, we don't even know you. Your hometown we don't need go to. Tryna get it worldwide, global. Looking like a show you been killing this is go-to. Skrilla, the whole man killer. Life so free, can't no man kill 'em. Came from the bottom, was a broke man, girl. Still move like Tin Man with no found rhythm. Boom, pardon me, I get hectic. Boom, I survive through the wreckage. You should go look for the exit. New sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ate then came back for seconds. I ain't seen your fake little necklace.